the talk topic is how to truly succeed in life. You see, I've given hundreds and hundreds of talks, maybe all up 1,000 talks, in my I know I look young, but I'm not that young. I'm 47 years old. So I've given you a few talks in my life. But this basically, this talk topic is very dear to me, because from what I can see in the world, people are trying their best to succeed in life. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's all good. It's all good. There's nothing wrong with that. But there is the right way to do it. There is, when I say the right way, what I mean is not just that you become successful in whatever field that you're in terms of fame and financial, like abundance or whatever like that. I don't mean only that. I want to share a really holistic approach, because without this holistic approach, it is possible to achieve fame and fortune through, traditional ways of having set goals and being persistent at that, persistent and taking actions and making mistakes and learning, and adjusting and endurance, and eventually the hard work pays off and you achieve financial success and reputation in your field. So that's the traditional way. But there's a problem with that way. The problem is that when you get there, anyone who gets there, they realize that there's no such thing as there. You're exactly the same person. Really, there's no there really. But that when you get there, you see, the problem is you could get there and be absolutely miserable person. You have the fame, you have the fortune, but all your hard work's paid off, but not really. Because you could be a miserable person that can't sleep at night properly. Everyone around you, everyone you meet, you have like horrible energy. Everyone you meet, you drag them down, you shock other people. Instead of being happy, peaceful, healthy, because you won't be healthy, because that type of energy, non-peace energy, you won't be healthy, because it will start to affect your physical health and mental health, let alone just not being able to sleep properly at night. So the world is full of successful people, but that is not true succeeding. That's not true succeeding. Like, I like to share an approach that actually helps you to succeed in that, naturally, organically, as the process happens, naturally, organically, like that. But at the same time, you develop happiness and peace and love in your heart. You sleep beautifully, you have beautiful energy, and you have full health. And last but not least, your life, you become an upliftment to the world. That means you become an upliftment to anyone and everyone that you cross paths with in your life. For me, that is true success. That is true success. So I want to run through now what that looks like, the perspective and the right attitude, like that. You see, first thing about succeeding, of course, you've got to have a goal. We have to have a goal in mind, because that goal sets our focus. If you haven't got a goal, it's very hard to motivate yourself. So set that goal like that. But in your goal, it should not be only a picture of fame and fortune. There's nothing wrong with fame and fortune, but in your goal, you should have a picture of yourself, seeing your vision of yourself, being strong, have that divine strength in your heart, to have that love, pure love in your heart. So you have that warmth. Anyone who comes across, you have that warmth in your heart, You have that peace. You have that peace. You have that insight, that wisdom that comes from that peace. Wisdom, insight, true creativity comes from peaceful states, like that. So you want to have those as your goal as well, not just fame and fortune. Now, you see, the old way, or the way that people can fall into trying to succeed, is being a competitive. It's natural to grow up thinking that the way. So we compete with other people. We compete with other businesses. We compete with our friends and other people we know. We try to get ahead. We try to become the top in our maths class, the ducks in the school, the ducks in the university, the CEO of a company. You want to get ahead. But the problem is that type of thinking is not, first of all, it's not the fastest way to get ahead. It's not the fastest way. It's actually not really the way to get ahead. It isn't. The way to get ahead is really to develop the human, the great character in you, to develop the highest human qualities and potential in you. You see, in you, because once you tap into that highest human potential in you, that is power, divine power, love, divine love, peace, wisdom and calmness, and that strength, the inner strength. Because when you have these divine qualities in you, when you cultivate these divine qualities in you, you see, then whatever field that you are striving to master, to be, I guess, the best at whatever field, these qualities will actually get you there. Will actually get you there. Not just get you there fast, but once you're there, once you're basically the leading, the leading person in your field, or the top people in your field, not just you'll be happy and peaceful and healthy, but you have the character and the strength to do that, to perform that role, to take on that leadership role beautifully. Not just being a leader in the field, but really destroy others' happiness around you and drag the whole planet down. You don't want that. First, you won't last because humanity won't support that. The history shows those people who succeeded that way always eventually went downhill. We should look at history and learn that, But this way, people will love you. People will love you. Employees will love you. If you are an employer, employees will love you. The competitions will respect you. Not sure about love you. The competition might not love you, but they respect you. They respect you. They look up at you. Like that, and they try to emulate you. You become truly a leader in your field like this. You see, now let's look a little bit more about the detail of these qualities. Now, let's look at love, the qualities of love. You see, when you have love in your heart, when you cultivate that, when you work towards that, towards your success, see, you have warmth. You have warmth inside you. You have warmth. So you find that as you, let's say you want to lead in your field, you want to be the best in your field. See, to be in the best in your field, you'll come across with many people that will that you need to interact with and work with. You have to help each other, like that. So when you're full of love, people feel comfortable with you. They like you more. People don't like other people that are fearful. They feel comfortable, and they tend to like people that has a lot of love in them, because they feel comfortable with that person, and they trust them, like that. So you find that people will support you more if you're in a company. When there's warmth and love in you, you work better in a team. People will notice you. You're the one that is gonna long term be the vision of the company's the board of directors in the company. They'll be eyeing you out because you have that warmth and care. Nobody wants to a leader in their company that has no care for the employees, no care for the customers. All they think is themselves. No one want to promote someone like that in their company. So you can see already that warmth and love is going to pay off. When you look at peace, when you're peaceful, see, that energy is a calming energy for people. You go for a job interview, people want calm, they want to feel calm. Because people are already stressed in life, so they want to feel calm. So they don't want to employ another employee they work with that's full of stress. That's going to increase their stress. So therefore, they want to employ you. You can see you're going to get the job. Not just for the job interview, but all the promotions, like that. I spoke to one gentleman in a senior company once, and I said to him, he said to me, we had a nice connection. This is many years ago, when in my early 20s, and he said to me, he liked my attitude, and he said to me, you should really aim towards really high. I guess not high, but basically he's saying I've got a future in these large companies, And I said, sir, I don't. That's not me. Because I'm too honest, and I'm not competing with these other people in a sense that I want to go ahead of other people. I don't have that type of mentality, and so like that. So therefore, I don't think I'll be suited to that environment. I'm too honest. He said to me, no, that's actually not true. He said that what we look for, when we look for someone, say general manager to run the company, what we look for is exactly those qualities that you just talked about. Someone that we can trust, someone that is honest, someone that's not competitive and compete against other people, really competitive in that way, but someone who has the character, the goodness, the integrity. We are looking for those people, and he said that these people are rare to find, and we search for them. And when we see them, we know straight away. See that? I'm telling you, that is true for all companies. At the top, particularly, at the top of the companies, they're looking for people they can trust, people that have integrity, people that have peace and strength, people that have warmth and love. They may not say love, but they want people that have warmth and care, like that. See, like that. Another thing I want to talk about these qualities, like that. You see, is that let's take joy for example, because once you're peaceful and loving, naturally you'll be very light-hearted and joyful. When you're very light-hearted and joyful, like that, see what happens is that people around you, they feel light. They feel really light and joyful to be with you. That doesn't mean you're just cracking jokes everywhere you go and people would think you don't take life seriously. It doesn't mean that at all. That's not real joy. That is attention seeking. Real joy is full of strength, but full of strength, passion and drive, but there's this lightness, energy as well, like that. So basically, when you have these energies like that, love, joy, peace, wisdom, insights, then you will find that that energy not only positively influence those who's going to support you, support you like that in your field of endeavor, like that. But let's check this other thing out now. Even something amazing, there's so many amazing things to talk about, when you have this right approach. Something amazing is that when your energy is like that, you actually attract, that force in the universe of expansiveness and vastness, and like bigness, it's such a word, bigness, like basically you bringing forth the highest potential achievement in a human being, in whatever field you are in. If you are a singer, you'll be the best singer in the world. If you are an inventor, you'll be someone who comes up with amazing invention all the time, coming off the tip of your tongue, like that. If you are an orator, a world leader, you'll be speaking from your heart, and you'll be influencing and moving humanity. People will be moved by you, by your integrity and strength and love in your heart. People will be moved by you. They'll be inspired, and then they'll look up at you, they'll emulate you, and you literally create a path for great leaders following your footsteps. So you're not only becoming a great leader in your field, but you're creating great leaders walking behind you as well, like that. This really what I'm trying to say is this. there is an imbalance. Is it imbalance or unbalanced? Imbalance. Thank you. There is an imbalance of too much focus on the financial goals and reputation goals. Too much of that. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. That's very good. Nothing wrong with that. Because finance is needed to get the job done, like that. So they are important, like that. But we forget the importance of cultivating the great human character, the goodness in a human being, the strength that of leadership, the great example of a great human being, what a leader should be like in their field, in any field, like that. See, we forget these great human qualities, and we just do that. We just achieve a focus on goals and fame, to our downfall. First thing is that, like, that method is basically you're setting up with a stat or statistic of 99% failure, because you're not going to have the strength, you're not going to have the support as much, and you're not going to have the health that to endure this career, You're not going to sleep well at night, You're going to be disturbed. So you're actually eliminating 99% of your chances of being truly successful, like that. So what I'm trying to say is we need to balance it. balance it. We need to follow the 80-20 rule. At the moment, what we're doing is 98% fame and reputation and financial success. 2% human qualities, like that. What we need to do is turn the other way around. What we need to do is use the 80-20 rule. 80% develop the great human character. The strength, the highest human qualities in a human being, like that. And 20% financial, financial. And the fame comes naturally. The fame comes naturally because when you become a leader in your field through your knowledge and strength, and expertise, naturally your reputation, a good reputation, will be developed in the technical aspect and also in the human character aspect, like that. So I can't emphasize enough. Honestly, I can't emphasize enough that for all the young people out there who are striving to be successful in their life, I can't emphasize enough to take your first footstep forward on this path to truly succeed in the most optimal and the most efficient and the most beneficial for yourself and the world. Step on the right path straight away. For all the young people out there and all the world leaders in their field, if they've focused on that and what you call they made it, you made it. I really suggest that, if you made it by focusing on fame and fortune, like that, and you made it there, but you're not sleeping well at night, like you're not peaceful, you don't have love in your heart, like you're struggling like that in life, like that, I would suggest it's never too late. It's never too late. Like start cultivating goodness and love, in your heart, and peace in your heart, and the way to do these things, like all the resources, like there's many great masters out there that share amazing teachings. I'm only sharing, speaking from my perspective, the resources that I've shared. My resources is not the only resources, but I want to share all the resources that I have provided, mainly for free, all my video teachings, the wisdom teachings, to show you the right way, the holistic way, to be happy and peaceful, to be successful, happy and peaceful, the whole really the whole package, like that. So all my guided meditation, my self-healing mantra videos, my wonderful being practice to shift you to that, to help to shift you out of the state of negativities, like that. And all my webinar healing, the free healing webinars, live healing webinars that I do, and the replay videos that we put, all of that, and I share in these videos the teaching, the way to cultivate all those great human character, to help really produce, first and foremost, happy, peaceful, human beings. And then follow from that happy, peaceful human beings, then happy, peaceful, successful human beings. And happy, peaceful, successful human beings that become great leaders. That is really the way. That is really the way. Like that. I wish you all the best in your endeavor of having your highest goal in life and striving to achieve that in the right way, so that you become a happy, successful human being that is a contribution to the planet, a contribution to the planet, not a burden and destruction to the planet.